University and Penn State Abington. This time, please rise and honor men and women in the armed forces throughout the world with the playing of our national anthem. The NCAA Stockton University promote good conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gary Matthews Court for today's basketball action between the 8-5 Stockton Ospreys and the 5-9 Penn State Abington Nittany Lions. The Ospreys are coming off an overtime win against Montclair on Saturday, and they are now 1-1 after their winter break, whereas the Nittany Lions are trying to right the ship. A 4-game losing streak going into and extending out of their winter break has them looking to get back on track and back into the win column. We are ramping up right back from our winter break. We hope you all had a good one, and we're ready to get rolling. Game notes, Stockton 6-1 right now in the NJAC. Now, and Penn State Abington has only played 2 of their conference games. They're not a conference game for them and Stockton. They are 1-1 in the United East. And we have some of the starters for Penn State Abington: Serenity Minor, Amina Reed, Kayla Mobley, Angela Sanders, and Layla Reed will lace up to start for head coach Megan Fox. And as for Devin Jefferson and the Ospreys, Emma Maroney, Skylar Folks, Madison Dalude, Amin Fanti, and Aya Underwood, the starting 5 for the Ospreys. Some team leaders for these teams. Amin Fanti has held on to that points per game lead with 11.6. Emma Maroney with 3.6 assists per game. That leads the team. And Madison Dalude leading the team in rebounds at 6.3. And as for Penn State Abington, Angela Sanders leads the team in points per game at 17.3 and rebounds at an even 10. And as for assists, Kayla Mobley, 3.6 a game. So Sanders and Folks to take the tip. Run away, and it will go out of bounds, and they will re-jump it. And Stockton wins the jump. And the first game back at Gary Matthews Court after the winter break is underway. Pass out to the wing. Maroney over to Dalude, over to Folks. Folks back up to Maroney at the top of the key. Fonte directing traffic. And traffic start defense being played. Dalude loses it and will go out of bounds and will go the way of Abington. will be Mobley to inbound. Or excuse me, will be Reed to inbound to Mobley. Yep, folks already way up the court. Lob pass over to Reed. Reed over to Sanders. Sanders gonna try to take it herself. Up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Up and still no whistle, and will go out of bounds the way of the Ospreys. Folks to inbound Fonte. Fonte passing over. Maroney. Reed in. Double team. Back up. Out to Fonte. Fonte cross court pass over to Folks. A lot of ball movement by the Ospreys. And they're good at. Folks trying to get it. Passes over. Maroney fakes it. Looking for help. Passes over. Delude almost loses it. That's about shot clock. Mid-range jumper up and good. And Stockton strikes first. Passed over Reed. Cross court pass almost intercepted. Minor over. Another cross court pass for three. No good, but rebounded. We're up and just bounces in. Reed answers. Getting second chance points. Both teams score a lot, not afraid to go from three. Penn State Abington. Attempting just over 6 a game. Fonte trying to find it. Folks. And drive herself up. Jumper. No good right off the back iron. It's in 72.2 points per game. A lot of close games this season. That one up and good off the back glass. Rebounded by Fonte. She'll bring it up the court. Almost loses it. Or grabs it. And Folks up. And will be called for the travel. No basket. Whereas Stockton averaging just over 58 points per game. Penn State Abington, very much an offensive-minded team. And the coach, Megan Fox. Reed directing traffic. Pass over to Mobley. Mobley inside, up, and blocked. And we'll have a jump ball. And the block by Folks. To force the jump ball. Mobley to inbound. Trying to find someone. The count going. Over. In. Finds Sanders. Sanders up and good from the top of the box. Fonte. Over to Maroney. Maroney back out to Fonte. Fonte over to Folks. Folks. And will be Sanders called for the block. Fonte inbounds to Folks. Folks loses it and is picked up by Reed. Up and then stolen once again by Maroney. Has to stop quick. And just off the so it will be Stockton ball once again, but Maroney had to really stop to try to not slide out of bounds as she got that possession. As we see Grace Spear check into the game for Skylar Folks. Maroney cross court over to Fonte. Fonte for three. No good. Back out over to Delude. Delude up and no good. Rebounded by Spear. Back out to Maroney. Maroney over to Delude. Delude fakes the three. Out to Fonte. Fonte passes into Spear. Spear up. Fade away. No good. The Ospreys keep getting the rebounds here. Second chance point, something they look to capitalize on. You see up and Underwood still has it, but will be a jump ball. See Brianna Robinson check in for Aya Underwood. Fonte to inbound. Fonte. Over to Maroney. Maroney. Bounce pass. Over to Delude. Delude. Inside to Spear. Spear. Passes out to Robinson. Back out to Maroney. Maroney takes it up. No good. Rebounded by Fonte. Again, another jump ball. And this time it will go the way of Penn State. Over. Minor. Out to Mobley. Mobley. In. To Reed. Reed up and no good. And Reed comes out with the ball and Stockton going the other way. Pass out. Robinson. Gonna try to take it. Want him to take it coast to coast. A little bit of a high pass to Fonte. Fonte. And Spear. Spear. Pass out. Robinson in the corner. Fakes it. Leroy jumper up and good. And Stockton ties it up 4-all with just over 5 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Mobley directing traffic. Pass out to Minor. Minor back to Mobley. Mobley over to Reed. Reed one-on-one with Robinson. Fourth has the pick set from the foul line. Just off the back iron, almost went in. And it will be Maroney and the Ospreys going the other way. Almost loses it, and everybody hits the floor. Foul on Layla Reed. We see Kylie Frey come in for Penn State Abington. Delude. Inbounds to Maroney. Maroney out to Robinson. Robinson. Has out to Fonte. Fonte over to Maroney. Almost hit away. Fonte grabs it though. Pass over to Robinson. Stolen by Mobley. Mobley up the court. Passes over to Frey. Frey. They step back, thought about it. But won't. Double team. And almost grabs it, and it will go the way of the Nittany Lions. Mobley has options. Inbounds to Reed. Reed grabbed and then intercepted by Maroney. Maroney over to Fonte. Fonte. Cross court pass to Robinson. Robinson over to Fonte. Fonte up to Spear. Spear. Inside pass, but into a sea of navy blue. And gets stolen. Reed taking up the court. One-on-one with Robinson. Pouring the one-on-one defense. Thompson trying to steal it away. Passes over to Minor. Minor back to Reed. Reed has the pick set. Passes out to Sanders. Sanders going to try to take it herself. Up and there will be an offensive foul. And will go the way of the Ospreys as we see Layla Reed check in. It's Katie Roush comes into the game for the Ospreys. Fonte over to Robinson. Robinson passes to Roush. Roush over, back out to Fonte. Fonte surveying the options. One-on-one with Reed. Passes over. Maroney for three, and up and good. And the Ospreys go up 7-4 with 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Passed in to Reed. Reed. And to Layla Reed. Mina Reed. Again, and stolen, and we're taking the way of the Ospreys. Ospreys capitalizing on the mistakes of Penn State Abington. Fonte. Surveying the options. Directing traffic. Robinson passing to Spear. Spear back out to Robinson. Robinson fakes it 3. Long pass over to Fonte. Fonte inside to Spear. We called for the travel. That's one thing Ospreys do have to minimize, and that they've done a lot of unintentionally. Those little fouls that allow their opponents to stay in the game. Mobley directing traffic. Passes out to Reed. Reed. Back to Layla Reed. Over to Frey. Frey. Back to Reed. Reed for 3. Just off the front iron. Fonte tried to tip it. Back over. Frey for 3. No good. Rebounded by Maroney. Has it. It hits the floor. And it will still be Osprey ball. As Fonte will take a seat and Masson Dulude will come back in. And it will be Maroney to take foul shots. Maroney 26 for 40 on free throws. Make that one. So is that one, but the Ospreys get the rebound. Roush out to Dulude. Dulude to Robinson. Robinson passes into Spear. Spear trying to find open teammate. Back out. Robinson over to Roush. Roush for 3. No good, just off the back iron. The Ospreys try to get it back, but no good. Mobley passes to the outside wing for Frey. Frey up and good. And Abington pulls right back in between within 1. Maroney taking it up the court. Pass out to Roush. Roush over to Robinson. Robinson back to Roush. Roush passes out to Robinson. Robinson over to Maroney. Maroney for back out to Robinson. Robinson right off the back iron. Grabbed by Roush. Roush. That's Maroney to reset things. Maroney to Robinson. Robinson inside to Spear, in between 2 defenders. Spear able to come up with it. Find it out. Roush for 3. Just misses it and rebounded by Abington. They will go the other way with a full head of steam. Up and no good. Just off the back iron. Been in. Serenity Minor tried to take it herself coast to coast, but will come up empty. You see Lane Beals checked into the game. Also see Sophia Granados check in for Penn State Abington. Stockton leads 8-7. Make for Layla Reed. Layla Reed now 17 for 28 on the season with that make. And just a little short on that one. And we'll go the way of the Ospreys. So everything tied up at 8-all with just over a minute left in the first quarter. Fonte bringing it up the court. Directing traffic. Fakes to Roush. Now passes to Roush. Roush over to Maroney. Maroney has options. Bounce pass back out to Roush. Fakes the 3. Roush gonna try to take it herself. Gets blocked. Grabs her own block. But will go the way of Abington. And it will be Mobley take it up the court. Mobley has options. Going in. Up. Defended, started by Maroney. Into Peel. Peel drops it. Maroney picks it up. Bounce pass over to Folks. Folks almost loses it, up and almost goes in. Grabbed again by Dulude, up and just bounces out. Folks up and in. Those second chance points paying big dividends for Stockton as they're up 10-8 with just over 10 seconds left in this first quarter. I say going to try to tie things up. Got to Reed, just over 6 seconds left. Up and no good. Maroney to bring it up, shoots from half court and just misses. And that's how the first period will end. Stockton up 10-8. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Gary Matthews Court. Just joining out Frank D'Antonio for this game between the Ospreys and the Penn State Abington Nittany Lions. Stockton leads 10-8. Will be Folks to inbound Fonte to start this second quarter. Fonte passes over. Maroney fakes three. Dulude fakes the three. Maroney back out to Fonte. Fonte defended by Frey. It's like a violation. So it will go the way of Penn State Abington. Brought up the court by Mobley. Pass out to Hackney. Stolen by Dulude. Over to Folks. Folks up and good. Mobley almost fell trying to get that block, but the Ospreys now up by 4. Early passes. Stark defense being played by Folks. Grabbed again. Maroney. Over. Fonte. Let's go pass over to Devini Bethea. Up and no good. Folks comes down with it. Lude over to Fonte. Fonte, mid-range jumper. Up and good. Ospreys trying to show a little muscle here. Trying to play very stark defense. Penn State Abington hasn't had a good, clean offensive possession this second quarter. They still come away with nothing as rebounded by Devini Bethea. Gets the Ospreys going the other way on offense again. Devini Bethea passes out over to Dulude. Dulude. Excuse me. As that will be a timeout for Penn State.
30-second timeout. 30-second timeout.
Stockton being very effective on the defensive side of the ball to start off this quarter. Less than 2 minutes in, and they're already up by 8 because they have stopped Penn State Abington from having a good, clean offensive possession this whole quarter. As we see Schuyler folks already at half court. Ready to play the press defense. Do long passes as Penn State Abington. Trying to take it herself. Loses it, up and good. There's a shot by Sanders. So that'll make the score 16-10 in favor of Stockton. Troy Locato passes out to Fonte. Fonte over to Delude. Delude passing to Folks. Folks passes out to Fonte. Fonte over to Locato. Locato. Svang fakes. Pass back out to Delude. Delude over to Locato. Locato over to Fonte. Fonte for 3 and in. And then Mean Fonte, one of the best three-point shooters on this team, proving why, puts the Ospreys back up by 9. Long pass for Reed. Reed over to Sanders. Sanders up and good. Well, a lot of the offense being played now. Locato to take it up the court. Has Fonte right next to her. Fonte still directing traffic as well as Locato. Passes over to Fonte. Fonte over to Locato. Locato to Delude. Delude over to Folks. Folks taking it and try to take it up herself. Passes over to Devini Bethea. Almost loses it. Fonte able to pick it up. Very stark one-on-one defense. Had to get the shot off, not get the violation, but Folks comes up with it and they have a fresh 20. Fonte back out to Locato, and Locato slows things down. Back out to Delude. Delude over to Locato. Locato back out to Fonte. Less than 10 on the shot clock once again for the Ospreys. Back out to Locato. Locato over to Delude. Delude has to try to take it again. Will lose ball and get a shot clock violation, and will go the way of Penn State Abington. A lot of second chance points, second chance opportunities, as right away Haggerty puts up a 3. Now Penn State Abington has a chance to do some damage with second chance points, and will be a shooting foul called. And it will be Amara Hackney, who is 22 for 49. Oh, will not be a shooting foul. That's what that was the call. My mistake. Hackney over to Reed. Reed surveying the options, has the pick set. Passes into Sanders. Sanders up and good. 19 to 14, and Devin Jefferson wants to talk about it. We were going to the timeout. 30-second timeout. We will be right back. Have this 30-second timeout. Penn State Abington trying to find some productive offensive possessions as they've cut this lead to 5, 19 to 14. Stockton leads. Locato to bring it up. So Robinson is back in the game. Pass out to Robinson. Over to Fonte. Fonte over to Locato. Locato and out to Robinson. Robinson out over and intercepted by Mobley. Mobley gonna try to take it herself. Up, trying to find it, blocked by Robinson. That's in to Reed. Reed, cross court over to Sanders. Sanders defended by Robinson. Up and no good. Grabs her own rebound. Defended by Devini Bethea. Both Folks blocks it and grabs it. Right back to Penn State Abington and misses it. And we'll go out of bounds. What a sequence that was. As Layla Hareed intercepted the short pass to Davini Bethea. Tried to score it and missed. And tried to dive on it, try to get it again. What an offensive possession. Robinson trying to take it herself, passes into Folks. Folks, look over. Robinson, over to Fonte. Fonte, back out to Lucado. Lucado, over to Fonte. Fonte, over to Robinson. Robinson, trying to take it up, and no good. And we'll be holding. Holding on Skylar Folks. So it will be Mobley to bring it up the court. One thing that Stockton is doing, and Penn State Abington is not, they are really letting the shot clock get down to just a few seconds left as that shot is up and out of bounds. That's off the back of the backboard, as we have just over 4 minutes left in this half. Stockton up by 5. As we see Grace Spear check back into the game. Fonte, bounce pass, over to Robinson. Robinson passes out, over to Folks. Folks passes back to Robinson, over to Fonte. Fonte into Folks. Folks will get called for the travel, and it will be Penn State ball. Mobley still to direct traffic for the Nittany Lions. Passed out way in the corner. Over to Reed. Sanders back to Reed. Has the pick set. One-on-one with Robinson. Over to Hackney. Hackney, one-on-one with Spear. Has the pick set and blocked. But still go the way of Abington, but Stockton making some big defensive stops here. Not allowing the scoring to be easy. Mobley to inbound, trying to find an open teammate. That's in Sanders, mid-range, up and good. Abington starting to claw their way back a little bit. Fonte, back over to Folks. Folks up, and that's right out, but here comes Spear, able to grab the rebound. Trying to find open teammate, bounce pass over to Fonte. Fonte back to Spear. Spear back to Fonte. Fonte passes back out to Robinson. Robinson takes a 3. Up, jumper from the free throw line, up and good. 21-16, and Brianna Robinson puts the Ospreys back up by 4. Nice out. Hackney, on Spear. Cross court, over to Reed. Reed directing traffic, defended by Robinson, has the pick set. Gonna try to take it himself, passes out, wide open 3. No good. Grabbed by Penn State Abington, but no good. Fonte to bring it up the court, just under 3 minutes left in this half. Passes into Spear. Spear gonna try to take it herself, up and good. No good, excuse me. Will be an offensive foul, and will go the way of Penn State Abington. Pass in Mobley to bring it up the court. Now over, and will be and a foul. Still Penn State ball. Stockton. Fouls flipped this quarter. Penn State Abington has committed no fouls, as the fadeaway jumper is no good. Stockton at 4, one more, and Penn State Abington goes into the bonus. Fonte from beyond the arc, good. 2 for 2 on 3-pointers. 2 for 3, excuse me, for Fonte. And the Ospreys up 24-16. Mobley directing traffic. One-on-one with Fonte. Fonte, make a move. Pass out to Reed. Reed, it up, and will be shooting foul and 1. No, excuse me, it'll be a change to an offensive foul. A push off by Amina Reed. Which call was a shooting foul. Changed to an offensive foul. (24-16), just over 2 minutes left in this half. Folks passes in to Maroney. Maroney to bring it up the court. Maroney, I got to Fonte. And Fonte will get called for the foul and the travel. And we'll go right back to the way of Abington. That's the one thing. The travels. You know, the Ospreys need to watch out for as Devini Bethea comes in for Robinson. Mobley. Pass into Minor. As that is knocked away. And it will be Maroney. Passes into Fonte. Fonte trying to take it up herself and this will be a shooting foul. Fonte 13 for 19. One better free throw shooters on this team. It'll be 2 shots. Just off the back iron. Misses the first. Just the second player on the Ospreys to attempt free throws. Not a lot of free throws thus far in the game. Only 3 players overall have attempted them as Fonte misses both. Almost rebounded right back up. But it will go the way of the Nittany Lions. Roush to come in for Dulude. Roush over to Folks. Folks passing to Vinny Bethea. Vinny Bethea passes out. Back to her. Fonte. Over to Maroney. Maroney up and goes in. Ospreys up by 10 now. Mobley almost triple teamed at some points. And will go the way of Abington. The Ospreys thought they stole it, but it will still be Abington ball with just over a minute left. And it will be Caleb Mobley. 13 for 17 on free throws thus far. Mobley up and good for the first one. As now the Nittany Lions are in the bonus, meaning any foul will count as free throws. Mobley makes both and brings Penn State back within 8. And be brought up by Maroney. Maroney. Over to Roush. Roush over to Robinson. Back to Roush. Roush going to try to take it up and in herself. Under a minute left, and Penn State with a full head of steam in numbers. Minor going to try to take it up herself. Blocked over the backboard. The bottom of the backboard. And will still be Penn State because it passed off of Trina Devini Bethea before it bounced out of bounds. They didn't know where it went. Took an awkward bounce off the bottom of the backboard. Over Frey. Passes in. Over to Hackney. Hackney. Headed by Bethea. Over. Devini Bethea. One-on-one with Hackney. That will be Amira Hackney. Misses the first. 22 for 50, now 22 for 51 on free throws. Just over 30 seconds left. And just over 5 seconds separate shot and game clock. Back out to Roush. Over to Folks. Folks, over to Robinson. Robinson. Back to Maroney. Maroney, over to Robinson. Robinson, try to take short floater, up and good. Shot clock turned off, and 10 seconds left. If Penn State Abington wants to cut this lead from where it is now at 10. Hackney trips, and they lose the ball. Just over 2 seconds left. And that is how the first half will end. The Ospreys up by 10, 28-18. We will be back after halftime with the second half. Welcome back, everybody. Coming out of halftime here in Gary Matthews Court in Galloway, New Jersey. Excuse me, we're in Galloway, New Jersey. 28-18, the Stockton lead over Penn State Abington. I am Frankie Antonio. And a very close game, despite what the score says. Both teams very close in rebounds. Stockton has 22, Penn State has 16. Offensive rebounds 12-10 in favor of Stockton. Defensive rebounds 10-6 in favor of Stockton. Turnovers 14-13. Stockton has more. Very, very close these two teams are. They are very close in a lot of statistical categories overall, except for points per game, where Stockton averages 58.5 and Penn State averaging 72.2. Coming out of this second half, Stockton is going to look to capitalize on those second chance points like they have all season and very much in that first half. In that first half and to keep the momentum rolling. Excuse me. Mobley. Mobley. Over to Reed. Reed back, stolen by Maroney. Fonte directing traffic, excuse that interruption. Had to sneeze and mute myself there. Lude back out to Fonte. Fonte up, big jumper, no good. Over, pass out to Mobley. Mobley, pass to the top of the key to Hackney. Over, Reed up, no good, but will be blocked. Blocked and goes out of bounds by Sanders, so it will automatically be Osprey ball. Lakato. To make it up for the Ospreys. Robinson trying to find someone open, over to Lakato. Lakato into Dulude. Back out to Robinson, fakes the three. Over, free throw shot, no good. But Dulude will take it and will go in. Excuse me, Maroney will take the shot and it will go in. Over, almost half-court pass over to Sanders. Sanders over to Mobley. Mobley over to Hackney. Hackney. Back to Mobley. Over to Sanders. Sanders double teamed from way beyond the arc. No good off the front iron. Sanders able to pick it up. Up and good. Sanders being able to be in the right place at the right time and get those second chance points for Penn State Abington. Robinson. Over to Dulude. Dulude. Maroney with a mid-range jumper. Almost loses it. Jump ball. Won by Underwood. And will go the way of the Ospreys. Lakato breaks the huddle. Over to Dulude. Over to Robinson. Robinson dribbles out of it. Pass over to Maroney. Maroney. Over to Robinson. Robinson, Lakato, mid-range jumper, up and good. Mobley. Inbounds over to Reed. Reed, cross court. Intercepted by Robinson and up and no good. But right there, no good again. Robinson able to pick it up. Stockton, while having a wide open net, misses it twice. And now everything resets. Locato. Over to Maroney. Maroney gonna try to take it over. Locato fakes the three. Passes into Underwood. Oh, Underwood. Over to Dulude. Dulude mid-range up and good. So the Ospreys get away with 2 points anyway. And Megan Fox and Penn State Abington wants to talk about it. It will be timeout, and we will be right back.
Timeout called by Penn State Abington. Full timeout.
Seems like the theme of this game is the second chance points. Both teams very much utilizing them. That's why the game 15-point lead in favor of Stockton still with just over 7 minutes left in this third quarter in the first game back after the holiday break here at Stockton University. Is out. Over. Mobley. She looks like she's in pain after doing that pass that was intercepted by the Ospreys. Ospreys mid-range jumper loses it. Picked up by Davini Bethea. Very physical game being played right now. Locato cross court three-pointer, no good by Maroney and picked up by Abington. And ever since that pass, Mobley very slow, getting back down the court. Not that much range of motion as Hackney for three. Just overthrows it, but picked up Penn State Abington, and we'll go. We have the Ospreys as she will take a seat. Not sure what happened over there. Hopefully she's all right. Hackney, gonna take it again. No good. Picked up Sanders. Trying to get another one, but will be rebounded by Maroney. As the double team already being employed in the full court press by Penn State Abington. Defensive presence being known because even though it is a big lead, this game can get officially out of control very quick. Robinson over, bounce pass to Locato. Locato passes over, just a little bit of a miscue there, and we'll go out of bounds in the way of Penn State. Folks will check back in for the Ospreys, and Maroney will take a seat. Folks already up to defend. I'll score over. Double team by the Ospreys. Ospreys pouring the all defense and the very stark zone defense. Robinson. And forth. Over. Up and no good is the shot from Reed. Up and no good again. And we will have free throws. Sanders take her first free throws of the day. Angela Sanders. 43 for 57 on free throws thus far, as we do see Mobley check back into the game. Sanders misses the first, bounces off the front iron. Sanders makes one of two. Abington cuts the lead to 14. Already full court press, man defense being played by Penn State Abington, as that will get intercepted. And Layla Reed tried to intercept it, but it does go out of bounds. Looks like she landed wrong as well. but should be all right. Just a little bit of a shoe malfunction there. Dulude, having to try to get around Mobley, finds Lakato. Lakato, one-on-one with Reed. Lakato passes out to Robinson. Robinson passing out to Dulude. Dulude over to Lakato. Lakato back out to Robinson. Robinson to Devini Bethea. Bethea almost loses the ball. Passes out to Dulude. Dulude back out to Robinson. Robinson, no good. Does not get the shot off before the shot clock expires, so it will be a shot clock violation. Possession, Abington. 35-21. The score has not changed. A lot of defensive stops by both teams. It will be Mobley. Passes over to Reed. Reed over to Mobley. Mobley over to Minor. Minor up over Sanders, taking the mid-range jumper, and that will be just a little bit of too much power. And the foul will be on Brianna Robinson. Hang out. Reed, one-on-one with Lakato. You're going to try to take yourself in a sea of defenders, and will be an offensive foul the way of Abington, and will be Stockton ball. Everybody getting set. Folks inbounds to Lakato. Lakato over to Robinson. Robinson. One-on-one with Reed. Dulude finding Folks. Folks over to Lakato. Lakato. One-on-one with Frey from the free throw line, just off the front of the iron, as Reed takes a fall. Mobley, cross-court pass over to Hackney. Hackney double team over Reed from the free throw line. Loses it, and Lakato picks it up, and the Ospreys have numbers. Folks, no good. Lakato grabs it, trying to stay in. Over, does stay in. Robinson has it. Dulude to the top of the key. Lakato at the free throw line to reset everything. Into Devini Bethea. Bethea up in a double team, no good, and the defense still continues to pave ways here in this second half. Frey for three, no good, just off the back of the iron. Sanders up and will go to the line once again. Sanders has been the one there to get the second chance points for Penn State Abington. Angela Sanders. 2 for 3. Sanders makes both. Put the lead down to 12. Lakato, long pass to Robinson. Robinson defended by Frey. Lakato, one-on-one with Reed. Back out to Robinson. Robinson, bounce pass in the Spear. Spear, up, no good. Rebounded by Mobley. Mobley, hitting it, full head of steam and fast. Folks try to get it away, but to no avail. Over, Reed back out to Mobley. Mobley, lob pass. Be no good, and last touch by Penn State Abington, and it will go the way of the Ospreys with just under 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Lakato, bounce pass to Robinson once again. Over to Spear at the top of the key. Over to Dulude. Dulude, one-on-one with Mobley. Finds Folks. One with Hackney. Almost loses the ball at the free throw line. Dulude has to get up and will be a foul. And Madison Dulude will go to the line for the first time today. Dulude 24 for 31. so far in the campaign this season. Makes it first. Delude makes both. Over. Mobley takes it herself. Fast break, no good. And Spear comes up with it, and the Ospreys go the other way. These defensive stops by both teams coming in very beneficial. Folks, over to Robinson. Fakes to Robinson, gives to Locato. Locato up and no good. And we'll go the way of Penn State Abington. So Abington will be in the bonus with that foul. Any foul from here on out committed by Stockton will result in shots at the line. And we'll start now as we have Amira Hackney, little officiating mix-up. Amira Hackney over 2 thus far at the free throw line. Over 3 now. And missed both, and rebounded by Robinson. Intercepted by Reed. Reed trying to take it up. No whistle still. A lot of people still on the ground. Sanders up, no good. Locato able to keep it in. Already full court press. Had the pick set. Locato on a fast break from the free throw line. Almost loses it. Spear from beyond the arc. Makes it. Was not a 3, but still long range. 2s are better than none at all. Mobley over to Frey. Frey one-on-one with Robinson. Over. One-on-one. Hackney. Take it up. And good. Guys for it. Just over a minute left. Now under a minute. Delude. Over to Folks. Folks keeps. From beyond the free throw line. No good. It'll go the way of Abington. Just over 16 seconds separate shot and game clock. Over. Passing out. Hackney one-on-one with Spear. And he's going to try to take it. Rebounds it and loses it. And now just 5 seconds separate shot and game clock. And the Ospreys in no particular hurry right now. Locato just holding it, waiting for the play to develop. Reed one-on-one with her. Locato directing traffic, as I said, no particular hurry for the Ospreys. Over to Robinson. Robinson. Over to Folks. They will have to get a shot off here. Delude. Mid-range, blocked. And will go out of bounds. But it still will go the way of Abington with 2.4 seconds left. Have to be a long heave and a shot by Penn State. The Ospreys up by 14 still. Over. And will not get the shot off in time. Off the backboard, 39-25 going into the final frame of action. Stockton leading. We'll be right back. 39-25, the Osprey lead going into this final quarter of action against Penn State Abington, the first game back at Gary Matthews Court after the winter break. Reed inbounds to Mobley, and this final frame gets underway. Osprey's employing the one-on-one defense. Mobley. That's up to Hackney. Hackney defended by Spear. Over back to Mobley. Mobley over to Sanders. Sanders up to Mobley, up and in. Not a lot of offense scored in that third quarter by either team. The defense really took the shine to that in that quarter, but passed over. The Osprey is looking to put this game away early and get some rest. Folks up, no good. Grabs it again, no good. Second chance points. Spear has it, pass out. Lakato back out to Robinson. Robinson fakes the three. Try to take the mid-range. Up, no good, just off the back iron. Spear comes away with it again. Grabs a rebound. Now Folks comes away with it. They try to take their own shot. Multiple defenders around and up and in. Ospreys, there's no give up. Score by any means necessary. 41-27 the score now. Frey passes out. Hackney for three, no good. Grabbed by Robinson. Thundering down the court, almost loses traction. Up and good, and will be a shooting foul. And will be Aaron Maroney at the line. Maroney 26 for 40. 27 for 42, excuse me. 1 for 2 today. Shots we see Fontes sub back into the game. This is the first. Misses both, but rebounded by Folks. Away with it, and will be a jump ball. Very physical game this is today. Fonte. Over to Folks. Folks for three, no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Davini Bethea from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Sanders. Sanders gonna take it up herself. Gonna try to drive in herself and go coast to coast with it, and she does. That is kind of thrown out of bounds. Folks to inbound to Fonte. Fonte. Over to Maroney. Maroney over to Robinson. Robinson passing out to Maroney. Has the pick set by Davini Bethea. Takes a step back. Cross-court pass to Fonte. Fonte trying to take it up herself. Pass out to Davini Bethea. She almost loses it. She does lose it. Now it's lost again. And we'll go the way of Penn State. Stolen by Folks. Still inbounds. And Fonte will take it the other way. Score this game, I'm sure you can already tell, very defensive game thus far. This would be the lowest scoring game that Penn State Abington has had all season. As I've said, very offensive team, 72.2 points per game on average, being held to just 31 right now. Obviously, there's still more time left in this game, but being held this low score shows you how good the Stockton Osprey defense can be, and that doesn't take away from the Penn State Abington defense, as Robinson tries to take it away. Almost gets her own rebound, but blocked and lost by Minor. Minor up and still no good. it will be a jump ball. So I was saying, Stockton averages 58.5 points per game and is just being held to 41 points through 3.5 quarters. So a defensive clinic by both teams, excuse me. Over to Sanders. Sanders over to Mobley. Mobley passes over to Reed. Reed at the top of the key. Passes over to Mobley again. Mobley falls on top of the ball, so able to maintain possession. Hackney, mid-range, just trying to get a shot off before the shot clock, and Folks will grab it, and Fonte will bring it up the court. Fonte over to Robinson. Robinson has it swiped away. Reed gonna try to take it up herself, and will be called for the travel, and it will go the way of the Ospreys. Now be a good time to tell everybody the next games for these two teams. Stockton, back in NJAC play, will visit Kane on Wednesday, and Abington will be back on their home court against Gaudet on Wednesday as well. Maroney, over to Fonte. Fonte, defended by Reed, all the way down the court, directing traffic, giving the signals. Fonte has the pick set. Up at the logo, over to Folks. Over to Maroney. Maroney. Over Fonte. Fonte has to worry about the shot clock and will get called for the travel. Mobley to take it up the court. Fonte, one-on-one with her. Out to the wing. Now passes over to Reed. Reed, 1-on-1, steps back. Over to Sanders. Sanders fakes the three. Up, mid-range shot. No good off the back iron, but grabs her own rebound. Up, no good again. Roush grabs the rebound this time. Will go the way of the Ospreys. And will still go the way of the Ospreys, last touched by Abington. Fonte directing the traffic as she so often does. Over to the Lude. Lude over to Roush. Maroney, excuse me. Back out to Maroney at the top of the key. Maroney over to Fonte. Fonte has to get it away. Roush should have to take a shot. Doesn't get a shot off. And will be a shot clock violation once again by the Ospreys. Mobley take it up. Over to Hackney. Over in the corner, Mobley for three, just off the rim, and two Osprey defenders going for it, and it will go out of bounds, and will be Penn State Abington ball. Mobley to inbound with just under 5 minutes left. Here's up, and Hackney, no good, will be a two shots by Hackney, who is 0 for 4 thus far on free throws. Hackney makes the first. Hackney This is the second. Duluth slow to get up, but does get up. 41-32. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this game. Stockton will be in no particular hurry on these offensive possessions. Fonte, mid-range jumper up, no good. Tried to get grabbed by Folks, but it will go the way of Penn State. Over in Sanders, back out to Reed. A lot of ball movement on this possession for the Nittany Lions. Hackney, back out. From long range, no good, bounces off the front of the iron, and Folks comes up with it. Maroney, over to Roush. Roush, trying to take it up, gets it blocked. Caught by Duluth, back out to Maroney, over to Fonte. Fonte, over to Duluth. Duluth, back to Maroney. Maroney, up. Not enough power on that, and will be rebounded by the Nittany Lions. Long cross-court pass over to Reed. Reed gets tripped over, no good. Picked up by Hackney, and will be a timeout. Megan Fox wants to talk about it using one of her timeouts with 3 minutes and 21 seconds left. 30-second timeout. We will step aside real quick. Coming out of this timeout, 3 minutes, 21 seconds left. 41-32, the Stockton lead, up by 9. Very low scoring defensive battle tonight here in Galloway. Look pass inbounded by Mobley. Back to Mobley. Back to Mobley again. Inbound to Sanders. Sanders, mid-range jumper, no good. Grabbed by Folks. Folks over to Maroney. And the Ospreys will be in no hurry to score here. Just try to chew clock, but rebounded by Reed. Battle of the 11s. And goes in. Penn State Abington not going away easily. Cross-court pass over to Fonte. Fonte, going with Reed. No particular hurry. To Duluth. Duluth. Pass it back out to Roush. Roush. Over to Maroney. Maroney. Over to Fonte. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Let's figure something out. Folks. Over to off the back iron. Roush comes up with it. No, she doesn't. From behind her. Stifling defense being played by the Ospreys. During precious seconds off that shot clock. Just under 2 minutes left to go in this game. Hackney for three. In! 41-37, and Devin Jefferson wants to talk about it. All of a sudden, Penn State Abington has pulled back in this game with just under 2 minutes left. 41-37, all of a sudden, Penn State Abington has pulled within 4 after being down 15 at one point in the second half. Again, very stifling defensive competition. And the Ospreys, now instead of chewing clock, want to get some more points on the board for insurance. And Devini Bethea. Devini Bethea going to try to take it herself, and we'll get the shooting foul. Devini Bethea, 32 for 42 this season on free throws. Misses the first. Makes the first. Makes this a back and forth. Over to Mobley. Mobley. Inbounds pass to Sanders. Sanders from the free throw line. Right off the back. Iron. Minute 35 left to go. 42-37. Locato, one-on-one. Locato, over to Delude, over to Fonte. Fonte, back to Locato. Over to Maroney. Maroney, over to Devini Bethea. Devini Bethea. Over to Delude. Delude to Fonte. Fonte, I got to Devini Bethea. Devini Bethea, I got, we have to get a shot off. Loses it, gets it off, and no basket. And we'll go the way of Penn State. Going to be inside the final minute here. Abington needs a basket. Stockton needs to employ that stifling defense they've been playing all game. For 3, and good! Now within 1. Excuse me. Not 3, down 2. 42-40 with 43 seconds left. Fonte. Locato. Penn State choosing not to foul. Give it to Locato. No good. And still will go the way of the Ospreys. Seconds left on the shot clock, 33.2 on the game clock. Ospreys need a basket here to make it a 2-possession game. Pass up to Devini Bethea. Devini Bethea, no good. And still will go the way of the Ospreys. Less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. Something the Ospreys very familiar with. Passes out. Lude over to Fonte. Fonte, step back. No good. Rebounded by Abington. As will be a 30-second timeout. Full timeout, excuse me, by Penn State Abington. 42-40. We have a game here in Galloway. Please stay with us. Shot clock off, 21.6 seconds left on the clock. Stockton only up by 2. Penn State Abington has mounted a comeback. This game's played almost 4 full quarters, but the last 20 seconds are going to be the most important. Penn State will have the ball. Will be Folks Maroney, Robinson, Dulude, and Davini Bethea. The defense for the Ospreys will be Mobley, Reed, Sanders, Hackney, and Layla Reed for Penn State. It will have to be a double team. Have to be a cross-court pass. Passed over to Hackney. Back out to Reed. Stolen by Maroney. Maroney into Folks, but blocked, and will go the way of the Ospreys. As Reed is slow to get up. But she will get up. Fonte checks in for Robinson. Fonte trying to find someone. Long pass to Dulude. And they foul. So it will be Maroney at the line, 1 for 4 today on free throws. She makes both of these, would be a 2-possession game and essentially ice the game. Makes the first. So now at minimum a 2-possession game. And 30-second timeout by Penn State Abington, and wow, what a final minute. Stockton in the bonus, so any foul will result in shots at the line. I said Abington looking for a 3. That's got to be the play here. Get it back within 1. Shot clock turned off. Mobley inbounds. Ball 3 off the top of the backboard. Still long range 3. No good. It will be Davini Bethea. And looks like she will go to the line, and that will just about do it with 2.9 left. Davini Bethea makes just 1 of these 2. It should ice the game. Makes the first, 45-40. And makes the second, putting the game just out of reach, and the Ospreys will win this defensive game 46-40. And we are fully back from the winter break, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I've been Frank D'Antonio. Have a good night.
Saturday afternoon against New Jersey City. Game time 3 o'clock. It's a doubleheader. Men's game at 1. Women's game at 3. Saturday against New Jersey City. Thank you for coming. Please do get home safely. Good night, everybody.